seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Complete out to the right. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of space ahead. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. From the gun on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
The kicker on.
All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to throw out of the gun. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
60 by 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Joshua Carney to kick off for
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. He'll work against the blitz. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. This is Reed working the right side. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his right. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get 6 more on their early advantage.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
They'll throw it here on first. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal. 18 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Connects on the crosser. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down from the gun. Got his man, that's Nakua. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tiger, 19, Tiger, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, Mustang, 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Warrior, 70, ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go street, go street. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Sticking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
You know he was lobbying for his chance to try that kick, and look at what he was able to do. That is a new record. The longest kick ever made on an NFL field, and it really took perfection, Kate, across the board to snap the hold. He hit that ball perfectly to break the record.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Taking a shot deep here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Let's go. Go.
Walker running to the right. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lead by 14. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And this one doesn't go far. Offense to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
That's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Cut for big yards on the right side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams trim the lead down to 9. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And he's got a free play here. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the
And
Rams.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. You've been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Setting up to throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And now bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. And there's the hurry up here.
22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And they could really use a good one here. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. 18, Cog. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. You're ready to spin. You're ready to spin.
They'll come out throwing. That throw behind his intended target. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Seahawks have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a race down the right side. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Got him, Rig. 60 Eagle. Go, Rig. Go. 79 Bronco. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70.
He'll work against the blitz. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go. Viking 18. Hurt. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Check that. Ready. 72. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start. Running it after the penalty. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7.
7-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Staying with Walker. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Stop made by Braden Fisk. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This is Walker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
19, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
Throwing now on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Rams 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolf, 18 Pioneer.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Rams 21. Joshua.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Walker on 1st down. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. Has a hole left, room to run, into the red zone. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
29. Rams 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Yeah. 79 Bronco. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come on, guys. What is it? Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
Again to throw on 2nd. This is a heater going deep. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's the snap on 4th. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
19 Lion.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Eyes up. Eyes up. Eyes up.
They're going play action. Headed out right. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Throwing from the gun here. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. At the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right pick there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Called in left side. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Williams, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw here. Screen here for Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Bronco 80. Go trap. Go trap. Bronco.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and calm. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
36. Rams 35.
Joshua
Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Check. 65.
They give up the gut to Walker. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
70 Lions. Go.
Looking in the air here. Complete out to the right. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Never a pause you want to make, partner. No player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. The Rams into the dime. 3rd down coming.
18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was Torrey Horton. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose, but just too much kick for him to handle. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 7. Mustang 19.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. The 10. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Seahawks continue adding on to that lead.
Rams 35.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. On him quick, and they bring it down. Working quickly here.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. It's It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 18-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Seahawks get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Pass play on first and goal. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Seven Pirates. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Here he goes, third and long. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Seahawks continue piling it on here in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lion. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Chap 60, chap 60. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready. Then they're going to send this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
They're going to pass it here. He put everything he had into this one. That one connects. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Check. Come on. Set. Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 79 Broncos. 19 tight. Hey, check that. Street.
They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 Lion. 70 Ranger. Go.
Throwing now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash Bronco. Step it up. 60 Maverick. Panther 11.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Panther Street. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Take off.
To the air on 3rd and long. Nakua here. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 33. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. 1st down now. Ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18 Pioneer.
He's going to throw it again. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Rams 49.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And they bring him down around the 34. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go. Lightning 18. Go.
Third and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Design bootleg here. Forced out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
70 Timberwolf. 79 Bronco. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Looking for a pass on in big trouble now, and the ball is out. The Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo! Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Let's go. Street. Bronco 80. 19 Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll throw, third and long. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, Brock, I know you know this. There is